everyone. So this is part 5. As I was saying, this is going to be a very fast forwarded video, and the reason why is basically because I brought two supports, Garnet and Porom. So the reason why I brought these two characters, Garnet, obvious choice, but Porom is basically because I needed the last stand. This boss actually hits really hard, and when the two ads at the side dies, because they will definitely die with the team comp I'm running, I need my party members to actually be able to tank out that object. Was it 188, 199? I can't remember, but it's a massive AoE HP damage, which strips all your buffs, including silver buffs. I believe gold will still stay, but yeah, it will just strip it all off. So basically, there is no last stand. So Porom is needed for. I need Porom to overheal everyone so that they'll be able to basically tank out the damage. So broad struggle, I blued him so long ago and never used him. Kind of a waste of my resources, but oh well. You know. I like struggle. It's just that I couldn't find a really good place for me to use him. Also decided to run Alexander. That's how much healing I actually need. It's insane, man. But yeah, struggle with his damage. You know, really nice numbers over right there. Don't really have to worry about A, unless yes, he does that. So yeah, had to restart that, and I believe this is a proper run anyway. But yeah, so you don't have to worry about A or C if you're running this particular team comp, other than if you're unlucky like me and A goes twice in a row, then you know you can just blame your bad luck. But yeah, so Garnet, I like to open up with her free skill into either her second free skill or her burst effect, because I know that in fact actually I kind of played it a little bit too early, because her burst effect is exactly like Ace, in the sense that there's a countdown and then it will trigger an attack, and then she will grant everybody a gold frame buff, so it cannot be removed whatsoever. But played it a little bit too early in my opinion. So what I should have done was use her LD instead, so that towards the end of the fight I won't feel so, you know, I'll still be able to have a little bit more juice in a sense. So exact same logic where I'm trying to kill, just, you know, damage the boss as much as I can with struggle, and Porom is just there to kill me alive. Garnet is there as more of a support slash DPS, because with her right there, her Duck and Dylan, I have no idea. Arc, I believe that's what it's called. Arc. With Arc's rework, she's hitting way harder. It used to be a 1 HP down, now it became a 3 HP down, so yeah, you know, no surprise there. So yeah, struggle doing damage right there. Here we go, another 3 HP down. She's out DPSing the DPS. Also, the reason why I actually brought struggle is because I wanted 3 staff user. If you notice, they're all using staff, so I can use that 3 staff. I believe it gives like 12 points, and the objective is to get about 300 points, because that's where the last reward is, at the 300 point mark. Also, don't be afraid to that you're not able to hit the 300 mark with the 3 Lufinias, or with the 3 Lufinia plus and the 2 Lufinias. I managed to finish it with those 5, but you are still able to you know, accumulate more points in the Chaos and the Cosmos event. It's just slightly lesser, you know, because you cannot add that plus 20 points where you switch the op condition. So yeah, I mean, if you're off by like, you know, I believe the best you can get would be maybe somewhere along the lines of 12 plus 12. where you have 3 of the same colors and 3 of the same weapons, it will be a very difficult fight. But you know, if it's Cosmos or Chaos, I believe it is very doable. You know? You just don't. I would not recommend doing that for the Lufinia fights, because that's where you really need your hard hitters, your better support, and the Chaos and the Cosmos. You know, you're not really in any danger of dying most of the time, at least. So the point system, I believe the reward starts at 1 and finishes off at 30. So, sorry, not 30, not it's at 300. So, yeah, 300. You have about 7 stages, but for the last Chaos and Cosmos stage, you can't really get as many points as you as compared to the Lufinia Plus and the Lufinias, where you can change the op criteria, and then there's a multiplier of 2 as compared to Cosmos was 1 and Chaos was 1.5, I believe. Also, I got a confused there, and he immediately died. That was quite sad. But yeah, so here we go. Killed the 2 ads off, and right here is just the boss by himself. I was very aggressive when I was playing this. I wanted to trigger this in the BT phase so that I can see how much damage Garnet is able to do. Of course, I believe she's better suited paired with another, you know, a real DPS BT as compared to hers, which is more of a support kind. But it's not really a full support as well, because they are still, she's still able to do some damage, especially with her with Arc, right? But yeah, I mean, overall not too bad damage. And considering the fact that the boss is actually pretty tanky, Garnet is able to kill him pretty decently. I mean, 3 million only, right? But yeah, I mean, this follow-up is the saving grace in her entire kit. And also the amount of auras that she has. She is insane. I believe she just overtook I believe Yuna. I think Yuna had one of the best support BT. Maybe one can argue Bats or Yoshitola, but I believe first right now would be the best in my opinion. Also, she is able to do follow-up attacks such as this, so yeah, I mean, very decent damage. And you'll notice that the damage actually dropped off, and that's because there's no more attack down, I mean HP damage up, you know, stuff like that on the boss. When the ads die, it will do something called emergency program and cleanse itself. And then when it does the object 199, I believe, it will also cleanse itself off and resummon the ads. So if possible, you wanna be able to delay, or yeah, you're able to break the boss. You know, you're not able to delay, but you can delay it by breaking the boss. You can do that, and try and delay its turn as much as possible, such that it will not do its object 199, which it will always happen after its first turn. So after it cleanses itself, it will do 1 HP attack as you just saw, and then the next one, when it becomes an all attack, that's where it does object 199 and resummon the ads and cleanse itself again. Don't forget, it will constantly cleanse itself, which is also the reason why you don't see me using any of my calls right here. And right here, I had to summon. I had no choice right here, because if you notice, Porum wasn't full, and you might say that, hey, you know, Porum has last stand, so what's the point of wasting summon right here? And don't forget that the boss actually cleanse, or rather remove all your buffs. So even if you had last stand, it will be cleansed. So yeah, make sure that you have enough HP to survive the attack if you are doing the same strategy as me. Or be very careful of where your HP is, and make sure that if you are also running Porum, that your party is overhealed before the boss actually does its object 199, because that's where the pain happens basically. So yeah, you can see Porum is, I'm not exactly sure why she's overhealed. I believe I just did a HP attack, but yeah, she shouldn't be overhealed. I got lucky where Porum's EX is up and Garnet's EX is also up, so she's able to heal everyone right after the boss hits everyone basically. And in fact, the timing was so great that if you notice the count on arc, it will actually trigger when after the boss takes a turn. It's pretty interesting. So there, right there, Param's at 24406, and she barely lived. So that's why it's so important to overheal your characters. So right there, I was actually worried that the boss will actually do another AOE or just hit someone. I didn't actually notice that it's at all right now. So I mean the all where he actually resummoned the ads. So yeah, I was actually fine not doing that right there. I could have just let him resummon the ads and yeah, let the ads take that damage as well, so that it will die faster. Yeah, that's another thing. When the boss resummon the ads and you kill the boss and the ads are still around, you have to kill the ads as well. So basically, after killing the boss, you still have to kill the ads. It's pretty annoying. Yeah. So yeah, I was actually checking the turns whether I'll be able to make it. You actually notice that I actually cleared this stage before, but I had to revisit it because I didn't put any multiplier. Yeah, so something interesting about the game is that, for example, you put the multipliers all in already, and then you decided to change your party. You decide to press back, revisit something else whatsoever. And when you go back in, it actually removes all the multipliers. Even if you give up and go back in, it also removes all the multipliers. So yeah, I didn't know that. So that's the reason why I had to revisit this stage. In fact, my previous team actually did better with Garnet. My god, what is her name? It's always characters or FFs that I don't play, personally, and I'm not interested in. That's when the names I really can't remember. Man, I am blanking on her name right now. The FF13 girl, the one that just got her LD released. Everybody was just waiting for her LD, and when it came out, it kind of like dropped off so much, right? Wait, let me hello, Vanille, yeah. Wow, can't remember the name, Vanille. So it was supposed to be Vanille, Garnet, and Struggle. And the only reason why I managed to clear that was basically because the boss did a HP attack on Vanille and it missed. And that was the run saver actually. That was the reason why I was able to do it. Because Garnet herself doesn't put any last stand on the party. So if the boss actually hits Garnet, if the boss actually hits Vanille, then yeah, it'll be, the round will have been over basically. But if the boss had targeted Garnet, then fine, right? Because Garnet has a passive last stand. She herself has last stand, but she's not able to grant her party members last stand. So these two ads are so tanky, it's so annoying, honestly. I don't know why they are so tanky. I guess they are actually there to make sure that the boss doesn't go crazy. But funny enough, I find that taking them down is harder than taking the boss down. I'm not sure why. But yeah, that's the reason why I ran Aporum. I wanted the party white last time. Garnet is there for the DPS, Struggle is there for the DPS. Garnet is there for the support plus DPS, right? It's just nice to have her there. Would have definitely been easier if I ran someone that does more single target damage as compared to someone like Struggle, where he does evenly split damage. I mean, it's a full damage, it's just split evenly. Same with Garnet, right? It's also evenly split. Exactly the same with Porum with follow-up attack. So yeah, it's no wonder that the S died so much faster compared to the boss, but I mean, not really a thing. I mean, I'm not really particular about how many turns I take. It's just that I noticed a bit better in the previous one. Basically because the boss wasn't able to resummon the ads again. Simple as that. So the run is almost over. This ad should die. I believe I took 54 turns, so pretty soon, right? I guess I'll talk more about the points system in the next video. I was actually thinking of doing it in this video, but well, I ran out of time. But yeah, this is the last Lufinia Plus stage. The rest of it are just regular Lufinias, which Funnily enough, it's I feel it was harder than the Lufinias. Maybe because I had stronger characters for these Lufinias as well. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 4.